Hello and good morning, and welcome back to the Return to Scarlet Hollow. So we're going to continue on with the hardcore mode run, and I'm basically had 3 traits this time. And hello, Sammy, welcome back. So the 3 traits that I chose was hot, which Sammy's been loving. Street smart, which enables me to lie, and mysticism. So yeah, it's been a fun ride. And we finished. Did we finish with chapter? We finished with chapter 1 on this Return to Scarlet Hollow last time. So we're going to dive in and get to episode 2. And I did turn the music on. I was told that I've previously not been playing with the music because I was told that it was fine. Or that it wasn't fine, or I didn't want to get dinged. And I was told, good morning, Bob. I was told that the music in this game is fine. It won't get flagged. So we will see what happens as far as Twitch and YouTube, which once again, if you want to check me out, I am on Twitch at rotted_gaming or on YouTube at rotted gaming. All right, let's go with this hardcore asshole mode run. I hope everybody's having a great day so far. Load the gameplay of Sir Harpsichord. Nah, we don't need to see a recap. You open your eyes. The sun has risen, the birds are singing. You are still alive, and for now, you are safe. Unfortunately, little Miss Gretchen is not. Our actions had consequences last time, and Gretchen paid the price. Your gaze wanders around across the unfamiliar room to the window in the woods beyond, and you wonder if the monsters are lurking just beyond the trees, ready to pounce as soon as you leave the comfort of your new friend's family home. You can't help but remember the sight of pale faces jeering at you as they carried Gretchen's poor little body into the underbrush. Oh, Gretchen. A knock at the front door. Your morbid thoughts are interrupted by a distinctly unhappy voice filtering through the house and past the closed door of your bedroom. It's my cousin. Hey, cousin. Where the hell is Sir Harpsichord? Oh, hey, Tabby, there's a fresh pot of coffee on the table if you want to come in. No, I'm just here to check in on my cousin. Let's make this quick. I have a lot on my plate today. You're barely decent. It might be mildly scandalous if people saw you like this. Saunter out half clothed. Sup? How's it going? Ugh, put some clothes on. You're the one that just barged in here. I'm just saying. It's early morning. You get what you get. What exactly did the two of you get up to last night? We went up to the woods to film a video. Never mind. I don't actually want to know. Yes, that kind of video. What I do want to know is why on earth you decided to blow me off to spend the night with a stranger. Look, last night was a lot, Tabby. There's something horrible out in those woods, and I don't think anyone in this room wanted Sir Harpsichord waking up in the mountain, walking up that mountain alone last night. It's early. I'm sorry. Eyeballs and mouth are not in perfect synchronization. Stella, would you mind giving me a moment alone with my cousin? And while you're at it, please stop calling me Tabby. We're not in high school anymore. All right. Let's see. I'm trying to ingratiate myself with Tabitha this time around. Yeah, totally understandable. Just let me know when y'all are done. All right. So trying to be polite to both of them. Making peace. You've been in town for less than a day and my stress is already through the roof. Oh, the things that I do to you. Not fair. I mean, I get it. Stella got you all worked up and you were too scared to walk home. Sure, whatever. That checks out. But I don't care if those woods are chock full of ghouls and ghosties. You had me worried sick. From now on, you're back at the estate by bedtime. No more impromptu sleepovers. I'll be home tonight. You're just jealous of my game. Yeah, I'll be home tonight. I'll promise. Good. I'm glad we could have this talk. Oh, God, that was a smile again. Thanks, Sammy. Hopefully you'll treat my time with the respect it deserves from here on out. Speaking of, I got places to be. I better see you back at the estate tonight. You hear Stella's voice call out from the other room. Wait, Tabby, let me know if you're free sometime, okay? Tabitha sighs. You're relentless. We'll see, but don't get your hopes up. Hey, you good? Sorry about Tabby. She totally blindsided me. I'm happy I stayed here. Yeah, who knows what could have happened if you gone back last night. Anyway, sorry for that rude awakening. I've been up for a little while, but I was hoping to let you get a little extra sleep. But you're up now, and we got a full day ahead of us if we're going to get to the bottom of this. Yeah, we do. You better grab Gretchen. Oh. You're one of those, hang out here all day. Yep. Just gotta stay silent on that one. First things first, I was planning on swinging by the library. Kanika's got a head start on us. It looks like she's already there. Oh, Kanik's. Oh, that reminds me. Let me set up a group chat. What's your number? You and Stella exchange numbers. A text message from Stella to you and Kanika. It reads, group chat. Fuck yeah, group chat. Hopefully we can find out more about Ditchlings from some of the older local books there. Yeah, she really does seem good. Like this is not like this is not the happy-go-lucky Stella that was, or this is the happy-go-lucky Stella that I wasn't expecting. I've also got a couple of threads cooking on my cryptid forums, but who knows if that'll pan out. Anyway, daylight's burning, so let's roll out as soon as you finish getting dressed. Yeah. I'll get dressed and you go ahead and cancel your Chewy subscription. Yep. The walk to town was short. Stella's house is barely a stone's throw from what remains of Scarlet Hollow's once bustling main street. You shudder as you stare down the thoroughfare, both from the chill in the morning air and the all too present memories of everything you witnessed last night. You see that building labeled Town Hall? That's actually the library. We're going to see the doggies again. And they're not going to, well, the mayor is still going to be an asshole, but we're just not going to know it. And it's also the town hall, but there's just a small office upstairs nowadays. I guess this town's not what it used to be. But what is? Oh, hey. Morning, Stella, and same to you, Sir Harpsichord. Speak of the devil, we were just talking about you. Coming from Stella's, huh? Did you all have a slumber party? Sorry, y'all. Doing the walk of shame? I'm actually in a bit of a rush this morning. I really can't stop to chat. Small towns do love to talk. It'll take me a bit to set up, so if you want to catch up with folks or grab something at the diner, you can meet me at the library when you're done. Let's see. Sure. Cool. See you soon. Whoa, she always has time to chat, and I don't think I've ever seen her without Gretchen. Yeah, about that. Oh, Stella and Sir Harpsichord just got up to a bit of trouble last night, that's all. You can't just drop something like that and leave me hanging. What happened, Sir Harpsichord? Tell them the whole truth. I don't give a fuck. Everybody can know everything. There's no secrets amongst this place. Secrets in a small town don't work anyway. You try to keep something from somebody, they're going to find out 5 minutes later, and then they're going to be pissed that you kept it from them. Stella and I went into the woods to try and find a skunk ape, but we ran into something way worse. Actual monsters. Sybil said that they're called ditchlings, but whatever they are, they took Gretchen and they've been mutilating the local wildlife. Whoa. Slow down. Something took Gretchen? No wonder Stella ran off like that. I can corroborate, at least with regards to their encounter. I may not have been out there with them, but I've seen their footage, and they encountered something otherworldly in those woods. Well, whatever it was that happened out there, you're clearly a little shaken up. Tell you what, I'm on break for the next half hour. How about you swing by the diner? Winnie can fix you some of Sybil's new blend and try to calm your nerves. It's chaga and lemon balm. It's always helped me on the bad days. And if you need to talk about what happened, I'm all ears. Aw, thanks, Avery. Anyway, it's up to you. See you around, Sir Harpsichord. See ya, Sybil. Take care now, Avery. I better get back to it myself. I'm glad I was able to catch you this morning, if only to see how you were holding up. Please don't hesitate to stop by if I can be of any help. What aren't you telling us, lady? You're awfully relaxed given everything you told us last night. I've shared what I know about the ditchlings, and I trust that you and Stella have what it takes to get to the bottom of things. Things! I'm so sorry to cut our conversation short, but I've got things that need tending to. Stay safe, Sir Harpsichord, and God bless. Stella said you had some time to kill before she finished setting up. Swing by the diner. Let's check out the grub. The diner is a little quiet today, but the air is still heavy with the tantalizing smell of breakfast. You're all gonna die. The town is doomed. Let's talk to Avery. You slide into the booth across from Avery. Yeah, you do. You just slide right on in there. Hey there, stranger. Before you can exchange words, Winnie sidles up, a fresh mug of tea in hand. Heard you might need this. The answer to 29 down is oink, by the way. Huh? But the clue is pen sound. How did... Oh, pig pen. You kidding me? How was I supposed to guess that? With a brain. I don't know why you even bother with those things. They're just going to frustrate you. You're not nearly smart enough to do those. It's just something to do to fill the time, but maybe I should switch to Sudoku. Oh, you think you're smart enough for Sudoku? Oh, Avery. Winnie leaves Avery contemplating daily newspaper puzzles, returning to her seat behind the counter. Maybe the jumble's more your speed. Oh, I just realized I have I have the stream muted. I have music going on it, but okay, hang on. Here we go. I purposefully mentioned music and nobody said anything about the fact that they couldn't hear it. I'm disappointed in you all. Here we go. There's some music. All right. So thanks for telling me about last night. If you really, that's true. I mean, without the music, there really is. Oh no, there is sound effects. There's like the creepy sound effects that happen, but we haven't gotten into that yet. So anyway, I'm glad I just noticed that. So thanks for telling me about last night. If you really want to get into the grisly details, you can tell me. I won't judge. Explore, flirt, and hot. Oh boy, there's like 3 things going on here. Wanted to get to know you. Oh yeah? All right. What do you want to know? Have you lived here your whole life? No, I moved here from Charlotte. Gosh, 3 years ago now? Maybe a little more. I've lost track. God damn it, Sammy. And Winnie offered me the place to stay in a job, and who was I to pass on that sort of generosity? To be honest, it still feels like I just moved in. Practically everybody, everyone apart from the Cole folks grew up in this town. So it's like I'm the perpetual new kid. Hang on. I like the music, but a little loud for my taste. Anyway, don't get me wrong. Folks here are plenty polite and friendly, but there's a shared history I'll never be a part of. All right, good enough. Enough about you, jeez. All right, I think I'm ready to talk about what happened last night. Oh, yeah? You spill the beans. Glad to have someone to talk to about the horrors you've witnessed. Wow, that is some heavy stuff. No wonder Stella seemed distant. I can't believe Gretchen is really gone. Seems like that dog was going to live forever. And the monster in the world, Gretchen. I'm so sad about Gretchen. I may not have lived here long, but I've never heard of anything like that happening around these parts. I can't say I like the thought of it. All right. Yep. Moving on. Looks like my shift is starting. I hope you're doing a bit better. I'm gonna keep my ears open for you. The diner is where everyone comes to gossip. So I hear a lot about what's going on around here. I'll let you know if anyone mentions these monsters or anything else strange or unusual. Avery slips out of the booth, giving a friendly half wave before disappearing into the back. You leave the diner, ready to continue your day. Swing by general store. Sure, why not? And there's this asshole. Young man sits at the table by the register, too preoccupied with his phone to care that you stepped in. Hi. I'm Sir Harpsichord. I just got to town yesterday. I'm Miles. See you, Miles. Big gulps, huh? All right, then. Let's see. If I want to buy chips or something here, do I talk to you, or you can just have some chips if you want? That's no big deal. Hell yeah, thanks for looking out. You grab a bag of salt and vinegar chips from a nearby shelf. It will sustain you in the coming days. Right on. Sticking it to the man, who in this case is your mom. See ya. Miles' focus turns back to his phone as you leave the general store. Head to the library. You enter the former town hall. What once must have been a stately foyer has since been converted into rows of shelves. Meeting rooms and offices long ago gave way to assorted reference collections and reading areas. Oh hey, you made it. Shush Stella and point out. Shh, it's a library. This is my asshole run. This is a library, damn it. Glad you found the place. Hey, Sir Harpsichord. You look tired. So this is where she says, you've been running through my mind all night. Anywho, snitch on Miles. Hey, he let me have chips. Sir Harpsichord, you can't just snitch on someone like that. I asked him to cover the store for one day and he can't even be bothered to do that. Typical. I'm paying him, you know. It's no wonder he's chronically unemployed. Anyway, I guess we should get started. Hey there, strangers. And literal stranger. We won't be strangers for long. I'm Sir Harpsichord. Okay, gosh. I'm Oscar Gutierrez, Chief Librarian and only librarian. You know, librarian's a really important role in a small town. Sir Harpsichord's in town for the funeral. Oh, I should have known you were Scarlet. You look so much like Vivian. Not that I knew her very well. I was still a little kid when she left. But that Scarlet resemblance, it's strong. Not that that's a bad thing. Oh, Oscar's amazing. He practically built this library from scratch. Yeah, I'm a little jealous of what the kids around here get to grow up with. They don't know how good they have it. Back when I was in elementary school, all the library had was a couple shelves of boring books donated by old people. Y'all are too kind, but speaking of kids, have either of you seen Rosalina around town? I don't want to be a helicopter dad, but she hasn't been answering my texts, and I wanted to make sure she isn't getting into trouble out there. You know, the crowd she hangs out with. They're good kids at heart. Well, most of them are. I'm sure they're just up at the old Maxwell place doing teen stuff. I went up there plenty of times in my day, but I'll be sure to keep my eyes peeled. Kids are smarter than you think. She could take care of herself. You might not want to let her run off like that anymore, though. It's not as safe as it usually is around here. Is that so? Kanika's right. There's some weird stuff going on out in the woods. That's actually why we came in today. Have you ever heard of creatures called ditchlings? They're a type of cryptid that shows up around places on the brink of disaster. They kind of look like if the Pillsbury Doughboy was a creepypasta. Yeah, it's good description. Kanika's mom told us about them last night after seeing some footage we got in the woods. Ditchlings? Doesn't ring a bell. Dang, worth a shot. All right. If they were trying to predict a horrible disaster might befall our town, where would you start looking? Well, they say history repeats itself, so I'd probably try and figure out what sort of disasters this region typically falls prey to. I should be worried about something? I don't know yet. I'll be right back. Gonna go nab some more books. I'm pretty sure Stella's barking up the wrong tree, Oscar. I don't think you have to worry about any horrible calamity befalling the town. Yeah, about that. Well, she's right about the weird stuff. There's definitely something unusual going on in those woods. If I were you, I would keep my loved ones close in the coming... I haven't done Mystical yet today. I'm going to try calling Rosaline again. Yeah, I'm sure she's fine, really. Don't mind Sir Harpsichord. He's been hanging out with Stella too much. Oh! Shot across the bow. Rosalina's a smart kid, but she knows better than to go around getting into trouble, and we'll make sure to keep her eyes peeled. Yeah, teenagers know better than to go around getting into trouble. That doesn't sound like teenagers at all. Thanks, Kanika. And Sir Harpsichord, if you see a 13-year-old girl with a black braid and glasses, would you let her know her dad is worried about her? Oscar anxiously wanders off, phone in hand. Got him. Just grabbed a whole mess of local history books. Stella sets a massive pile of books on the table and pulls up a chair. All right. This is going to be so much faster with the two of you here to help out. Got our snacks, got our source documents. Let's get this research party started. Oh, God, this one takes a while, doesn't it? Reading awaits. Readings for suckers. I got an achievement for that. You pick up one and lazily flip through it, but really you're just hanging out with Stella and Kanika do the work for you. Books. Books. All right, if we're going with what Kanika's mom told us last night, I think we can rule out any natural disasters as what brought the ditchlings here. I am curious to see how that's going to influence the rest of the things, considering I don't actually have like any base knowledge. Like if when we go into the mines, I'm not going to know anything about Tommy knockers or anything. But not nuclear incidents. Looks like our state has a history with those. What about y'all? Find anything? Before you can respond, a handsome black cat leaps onto the table. Stella quickly slams her book shut. Oh, hey, Pixel. You might want to close your book. He loves to rip up any paper he can find. Don't worry, little guy. I didn't forget your treats. Pixel immediately goes to town on Stella's treats. Aw. Sorry if Pixel's bothering y'all. Hopefully he hasn't gobbled up any of our books. He can't stand the thought that people might pay attention to anything that isn't him. I believe Pixel B. He's a cat. They do cat things. There's no questioning it. There's no changing it. Cat curls up on the table, fast asleep. All right, I better get back to shelving. Let me know if y'all need anything. I'd love to hear about what you guys learned. Yeah. Okay. So let's see. There was the mine collapse in 1918. Maybe the ditchlings are here to warn about something like that happening again. It might not be a terrible place to start. Okay, good. All this talk of the mines reminds me, though. There has been this really unsettling miner who's been coming around around my mom's tea shop lately. His name is Wayne, and there's something wrong with him, like viscerally wrong. No kidding. He snuck up on us last night and called out Sir Harpsichord by name. Sent chills down my spine. I don't know if there's much of a connection, but if we're headed to the mines, we might as well look into them. Finally, the opportunity I've been looking for to get to know Tabitha. I don't think she's going to be super jazzed to see any of us snooping around the mines, let alone bothering her while she's trying to run the place. She does get a little grumpy when she's at work, as opposed to every other hour of the day. She gets, oh yeah, okay, there we go. There is grumpier at work. Pretty sure snark is that girl's baseline level of existence. Chatting over dinner might be a better way to get to know her. If you're okay eating boxed mac and cheese. Oh, the slings and the arrows. We can sneak around the mines, no problem. I'll make sure to keep my eyes peeled for her. She won't even know we're there. Look at us, going out on a caper together. I missed this. We're capering. Sure, it's not under the best circumstances, but I've been so wrapped up in running the store, I didn't realize how much I missed being able to hang out with you. Though, there is something missing. Reese. I really miss that dude. I can't believe how long it's been since we've seen each other. Have you seen him lately? Nope, I've tried to plant stuff, but he's been too sick. I didn't realize it was getting so bad. That poor guy. You know, we could just pop over and surprise him. He seemed excited to meet Sir Harpsichord. Maybe we'll finally get him to leave this little cave. Hell yeah, let's do it. All right, let's roll out. See ya, Oscar. We'll let you know if we run into Rosalina. Thanks, guys. I'll keep you all posted. Reese's home stands at the edge of the forest wall, an isolated buffer cushioning the rest of the town from an unending wilderness. Reese, it's Stella. I brought some buddies. Not so loud. I keep bonking the microphone. Sorry. He's still sleeping. Can I help you with something? The woman in the doorway stares directly into your eyes. You can practically feel her simmering irritation washing over you. Hi, Dr. Kelly. We were wondering if it would be okay if Reese could come hang out. Nothing strenuous, we promise. I'm not going to wake him up. If he's sleeping, he probably needs it. He needs his beauty sleep. Damn. Whatever you two have planned is probably beyond what he can manage right now anyways. Oh no, poor Reese. It's just been so long since either of us have gotten the chance to hang out with him. I'm sure he and Sir Harpsichord would get along super well too. We're just going for a light walk, and I've heard such great things about your son. I'm only in town for a few more days. It'd be a shame if I didn't get the chance to meet him. Dr. Kelly looks you up and down and sighs. All right, he went, ooh. He's usually feeling his best around mid-afternoon. Why don't you come over tomorrow? We can have some supper, and you all can hang out for a bit. I don't promise he'll be perky, but I'm sure it'll brighten his spirits to see you two again. I'm sure he'll be happy to meet you too, Sir Harpsichord. Am I winning over Dr. Kelly? Wow, this whole hot thing and street smarts thing is actually a pretty good combo. That would be great. I can bring a side dish, maybe deviled eggs. Does he still eat those? Mysticism seems to be kind of... it just is. It's a little flavor text, but it doesn't seem to be really like advancing things a whole lot. No, eggs are a little much for him. They don't settle well. You leave the cooking to me. I know what he can handle. All right, I'll bring soda then. No soda. All right, fine. You can bring soda. Nothing with caffeine. Ginger ale, preferably. Oh, and leave the dog at home. Oh, awkward. Okay. No dogs. Thanks so much, Dr. Kelly. We'll stop bothering you now. See you later. Dr. Kelly nods in acknowledgement and quickly shuts the door. The sound of several locks clinking into place can be heard from within. God, that woman makes me so nervous. Are you okay, Stella? I'm fine. I remember she used to be so nice and carefree when we were kids. She always had the best stickers when we had to get her shots. Maybe she's just stressed about Reese. Yeah, I'd say. Or maybe she's just nice to kids. Either way, I guess it's just the three of us. You gonna drive? Yes, sorry. I don't like the thought of going up there without the van. Cool. I'll take my shortcut then. It shouldn't take long for me to get there. You're welcome to tag along, Sir Harpsichord. Don't worry. I won't be offended you'd rather ride with Kanika. I'm sure you're probably sick of the woods. Either way works for me. See, I was planning on flirting with everyone, but we've already seen the Kanika storyline and like kind of where that goes. So I'm going to walk with Stella. The woods are calm and serene compared to last night, though you can't help but get the feeling that danger lurks just beyond the trees. Careful not to trip over Gretchen's corpse while we're out walking here. Could be anywhere. Hey, thanks for coming along with me. I had fun last night, but it was also kind of an objectively horrible experience. It was objectively horrible. Why would you even preface it as I had fun last night? You know, if you have the best night in the world, but it caps off with your dog being shot in front of you as it writhes horribly in pain, being maimed by another creature, I wouldn't say you had fun. That's a punctuation mark that just, it negates the previous fun. Anyway, I was worried you ditched the first thing in the morning. Not that I blame you. We saw some pretty terrifying stuff. You can't help but get the feeling that Stella is holding something back. Is there something you want to say? You don't have to hold back around me. Swings and roundabouts. Thanks. I hope I haven't seemed too cold about everything that happened last night. The truth is that I'm barely keeping myself together. I just don't know how to let it out. You gotta express yourself. You gotta have the introspection and the trust in people to really communicate your thoughts and get them, if you internalize and compartmentalize, that's a survival tactic that works in the short term, but it'll just eat you alive in the long term. You have to let that shit out. I can't stop thinking about what happened to Gretchen was my fault. If only I'd gotten her a better harness. If only I hadn't taken her over the woods. If only I listened to you when you wanted to leave. All valid points. I'm sorry. She was my best friend and now she's gone. And all that's left is just me and that empty house. I don't know why I feel so comfortable talking to you about this when I can barely even mention what happened around other people. It's because I'm hot. But if you... We all might have gotten out of there alive. Oh, that's, I'm going for an asshole run, but man, that's a step above. God damn. Oh God. That's like the most asshole thing I've seen in this game so far. That's like going beyond the, hey, Dead Moms Club, yeah. Oh, I hate this. Oh, I hate this, but I'm doing it. Oh God, why did, this is every once in a while, it is painful for me to actually like break my natural instincts and go with the flow of what a character would do more than what I would do. I have this trouble like role playing and D&D and Call of Cthulhu and things like that sometimes too. It's like, how far is too far if I'm doing an asshole run? This may have been too far. I made a choice to die for that flashlight and help Duke, but nothing was stopping you from making sure she didn't get away. Oh God, I keep going. Oh, what am I doing? I know that's harsh, and so much of what happened last night was outside of our control, but whatever we're dealing with is serious. Hesitating like that again might get someone killed. Wow. You're right. I'm sorry I left you in the lurch like that. Gretchen was my dog. I knew she had this habit of slipping away. I froze when I should have grabbed her. I'm going to have to live with what happened to her for the rest of my life. It's like, yeah, you will. You're going to have to live with that. Killed your dog. We're cool, right? She's worried about the fact that we're cool. After what I said, I'd be like, fuck this guy forevermore. Known him for all of a day, and he drops a bomb like that. No, you'll have to. Oh God, no. We're cool. I've already gone so far, so far down the rabbit hole with that one. Part of being cool with people is being able to speak your mind when it matters. I was a little worried I'd messed up with you. The conversation comes to a dramatic halt. Both of you whirling around to face the source of the sound. Phew, it's just a bird. Guess we're both a little on edge. Let's hurry to the mine. It shouldn't be much further. Hi, Cardinal. Kanika casually leans against her van as you and Stella emerge from the woods. Hey. Everything all right? Yeah, we just talked about some heavy stuff in the woods. It's all good. Okay. You didn't run into any of those creatures, did you? We saw a bird. It was all red, pretty. I think it was a male cardinal. Nope. That makes sense. They're probably nocturnal. I don't know if I should feel relieved or disappointed. But we're all here. What's the plan? I guess we just go talk to people. I guess so. I should probably be on lookout duty. I'm a bit of a persona non grata in the mines. Tabitha? Yeah, I've tried sneaking in to talk to her a time or two too many. We're probably less likely to get caught if only one of us goes snooping around down there. I call dibs. Do love me a good sneak. You're going to do great. Damn right I am. So the plan, you know those cheesy old rom-coms where someone wears an earpiece on the first date? Whoa, do you have some kind of surveillance setup in the back of your van? That I didn't know about. What? No. I have a pair of earbuds with a really good mic. We can just do a group call. Kanika hands you a pair of earbuds. We can feed you questions if you get stuck, and Stella can give you a heads up if Tabitha's heading your way. Dang, I've missed doing this sort of thing with you. You're so thorough. Aw, thanks. I do my best. I guess we should part ways and start the call, yeah? I guess we should. Stella and Kanika break off, leaving you alone at the entrance to the mines. Your phone buzzes. Hey! Can you hear us? Try saying something. Something! I already did that before. Nope, can't hear you. Sorry. Very funny. You're coming through crystal clear on my end. Nothing to do now but enter the worksite. Enter. You pass through the unlocked fence and enter the property of the Scarlet Hollow Mine. I'm in. Let's talk to the miners. Let's see if I can get my ass kicked. That'd be fun. You approach the nearest group of miners, a blonde woman, a broad-shouldered man, and an old-timer. Their uniforms identify them as Harrison, Davis, and Zax. You got a reason to be bothering us? Oh, I think I've already like explored all of these before. Know anything about a guy named Wayne? Yeah, we knew him. He was such a cut up. Miss that dude. What happened to him? Miners shift for a moment, uncomfortably glancing at one another. Isn't that the guy y'all said was, he's gone. That's all that matters. Press them. Press them. You know something. What are you, some sort of cop? Street smart and lie. Keep it on the down low, but I'm working for a competitor. Unionized competitor. We're thinking of buying Miss Scarlet out of them. Let's see. Yeah, we'll do that. Part of my work here is due diligence. No, you're not. Davis and I were there when you introduced yourself to the whole town yesterday. Maybe I was lying before, sir. You're the boss's cousin. Dang. Come on, let's get out of here. Ship's about to start anyway. Sorry. Ah, god damn it. I thought I was supposed to get away with all lies with the street smart thing. Well, we got another group of miners. Before you can reach the miners, you're struck by an intense feeling. You recognize the hollow terror as the same thing you felt last night when you set eyes on that awful man in the miner's jacket. You shouldn't be up here, it's dangerous. What are you? Flesh and blood, much like yourself. You don't have to be afraid of me. Ooh. Hang on. Stay home. Wait for the work week to end. Don't keep putting yourself in the path of danger. This is all I ask. Before you can say another word, the figure is gone. Hey, Sir Harpsichord, you still there? We just getting static from you. Wayne got the jump on me. Well, our new friend just stopped by and say hey. Well, I thought I saw you talking to someone down there. Are you okay? Whatever he is, I don't think he's human. I hate to say it, but with how the call went to static, what if he's like a ghost? Like actually a ghost. You hate to say it, Stella, I don't think anything would make you happier than Wayne being a ghost. Also, ghosts aren't real. Hey, now, just because I want ghosts to be real doesn't mean I want this ghost harassing Sir Harpsichord. Means we're on the right track. Not about to back down. Sir Harpsichord does not back down. Approach another group of miners. Hey there, can we help you with something? You know Wayne? Have you seen him? No. Damn, I thought he's dead, Isaac. Get over it. Come on, man. There's no way. How could he just die? I don't know. Why don't you ask his girlfriend? Max, do you think? No way. Just saying, he wasn't exactly the first fella to fall for her charms. Yeah, that smile. Oh, that smile. Anyone would fall for that smile. Lots of heartbreak in that woman's history. Lots of jilted ex-lovers, if you catch my drift. Dang, who are they talking about? Told him not to get involved with her. I told him. What do you guys think of Tabitha? Oh, why would you go and ask a question like that? You trying to insinuate something? Horrible woman. Now, fellas, let's not go be smirching this fine lady. Smith is right. She's got a lot to answer for. All right, fellas, I think we better cool and get back to work before anybody say anything we regret. You're probably right. Oh, should we check in? Just as a heads up, the only group I see out there is pretty close to the main office. It might still be worth talking to them, but I don't know if we can give you all that much of a warning if Tabitha comes out. Street smart. Got my eye on Tabitha's trailer. Good luck. Going around asking questions, huh? Stella wasn't kidding when she said these miners were dangerously close to Tabitha's office. You take in your surroundings, making note of any shadows you can melt into at the first sign of trouble. You don't look like you're from the inspector's office. I'm just going to go. Just going to go. Ooh, I escaped her gaze. Nice. By the time Stella finishes her sentence, you've already ducked around a corner and out of sight. Street smart. That's a handy one. If you're going to play this game, hot and street smart and talk to animals is probably like a fucking killer combo. Meet back up with Stella and Kanika. Let Tabitha catch you. Nah, we're not going to do that. Hello, Mel the Hangry. Welcome. You continue back towards Stella and Kanika, moving from shadow to shadow and keeping out of sight. You're interrupted by a sudden movement out of the corner of your eye. A girl carrying a bundle of snacks pops through a hole in the fence and disappears over the crest of a hill. I think I just saw Rosalina. Why, really? What is she doing here? Clearly she's doing a delinquency. She's being all delinquent. We should call Oscar. Let's handle that after we catch up with her. Ooh, I got an achievement for the stealth run. Nice. You rush over the hill and get your bearings, the sound of active mining fading into the distance. Rosalina is nowhere to be found, but dusty footprints point toward a nearby mine. Something about the mine feels wrong, as though a cold anger lies burning inside, sucking the life from the surrounding hills. This is the site of a mass grave. She didn't. She did. I guess the old Maxwell place doesn't cut it as a secret hangout spot these days. But the Shaw mine? That place was shut down like 100 years ago, after a collapse that killed over 100 people. And here I thought Stella was going to be the one to drag me into an abandoned coal mine. Hey, remember all those bad feelings I got last night? This place feels straight up cursed, y'all. I mean, like Kanika said, a lot of people died down there. There's a lot of spooky history to this place. For all we know, maybe all that death left some kind of mark down there. Okay, just because a bunch of people died in there doesn't mean it's cursed. Come on, I'm about to let Rosalina get hurt in there, even if it means I have to go underground. Whoa, you sure, Neeks? Sir Harpsichord and I can handle this on our own. Yeah, I'm sure. As much as I hate confined spaces, I hate the thought of other people getting trapped down there even more. In we go! Stella and Kanika disappear into the mines. Before you follow, you briefly wonder if you should let Tabitha know about this. Let's call her! What is it? I'm in a meeting. Kid just snuck into the Shaw mine. Figure you should know. I'm ratting them out. Why do these things keep happening to me? I've been such a wonderful person. Whatever, I'll head over there as soon as I can. Just stay where you are and wait for me, all right? God, I don't even know why I'm trying to reason with you. It's not like you listen. I'm giving you the heads up. I've been nothing but polite this run. My God. There is just no end to the attitude. Oh, I'll happily wait. I got a minion achievement for that. Tabitha hangs up on you. Wait for Tabitha. Wow, this really is a different run. You find a tree to lean against and wait for your cousin. Stella and Kanika will probably be fine without you. Oh, God. This is going to go horribly wrong. You stand outside the mines, anxiously eyeing the tree line, hoping not to glimpse any inhuman movements. Well, I mean, except for this little fella right up now. That's kind of... and anybody else? Nope, just this guy. Yeah, he actually waited for me. I don't know what to say. It's cousin bonding time. Hey, cuz. Tabitha sighs. Sure, okay, you worn me down. I don't like the thought of you walking around an abandoned coal mine, but I'd rather not leave you out here unattended. You should be safe enough with me in there to guide you the way. Or to guide the way, yep. Tabitha huffs her way up to the mine entrance and disappears into the darkness. Follow her. You follow her and enter the mine. The inside of the mine is warmer than you'd expected, the air thick and wet. The ceiling hangs much lower than you are tall, forcing you and Tabitha to hunch over, your legs bent in a painful squat as you begin to navigate its maze of corridors. Do you know why the entrance to this place was boarded up? Because people died? Yeah, because people died. Sounds like a pretty good reason. 168 people. Wow. That's a lot. A man named Charles Shaw decided it was okay to use faulty wood for support struts, and the entire mine came down. It almost ruined our family. A lucky few died instantaneously, but for most of the souls who perished here, it was a slow and agonizing, trapped under rubble and left to slowly succumb to crush injuries or dehydration. It took a week to clear out most of the rubble and recover the bodies. The few survivors who were dragged out were never the same. I can't say I blame them. I get it. If you think about it, isn't death the price we pay for life? It is. Me, you, the 168 people who climbed down to their deaths that day. None of us know the price we have to pay until our debt is due. Tabitha's ruminations are interrupted by a thunderous knock echoing from deeper in the mine. What have they been going? What have they been up to while I've been standing outside? A hateful and broken presence stirs in the deep. It doesn't want you here. That was a warning. We have to move fast before something terrible happens here. Hey, this place is haunted by the tragedies of the past, not by literal restless spirits. Don't go all ghost hunter on me. Whatever we heard was probably just another delinquent looking for a lifetime ban from my property. Tabitha hastens her pace and quickly disappears deeper into the mine. Follow her. You take a deep breath and follow suit. The deeper you progress into the mine, the heavier the air becomes. Coal dust hangs in the thick clouds around you, even though this place was abandoned over a century ago. Echoing through the tight corridors, you and Tabitha can pick up snippets of a tense argument. Can't believe your dad sent people to follow you. That's messed up. I think that qualifies as harassment. You're right, Becca. It is messed up. I don't need him telling me where I can be. You could at least check in so he knows you're not dead. He loves you and worries about you. He's really not asking for much. Come on, kiddos. There's some real spooky stuff going on in town right now. You shouldn't be hanging out down here. We're not kids. Yeah, we're teens. Well, you look like a bunch of kids to me. Oh, that's the wrong angle to go. Those canned strawberry margaritas, where did you even get those? Oh no, I know that isn't you, Miles. It better not be you. Yeah, whatever, it's me. What are you even doing here? Looks like we found our trespassers. I still can't believe that Stella managed to drag Kanika out here. She avoids me like the plague. Yeah, but don't care. Let's move on. They're close. All right, so they haven't gone deeper into the mine yet. You breathe a sigh of relief as the tight passageways give way to a small cavern. Within, a group of teens engages Stella and Kanika in a heated argument. All of them are too caught up in the moment to notice you or Tabitha approach. My dad is a foreman at the continuous mining facility, and he says they only abandoned this mine because there wasn't enough coal left. So it's actually really safe and we can hang out here whenever we want. Wait, Beck, I thought your dad was a charge hand. No, Alexis, he got promoted last month. Yeah, well, that's about to change. Yep. Correction, your father was a foreman at the continuous mining facility. We'll see if he even has a job in the morning. What? Oh, shit. Hey, Tabby. Hey, Sir Harpsichord. We thought we lost you there. Did you run off to snitch to Tabitha? Kanika sighs. It's probably for the best. These kids are refusing to listen to us. I do the shittiest things to these people, and they're like, yeah, I guess that's okay. It was my fault anyway. Hey, don't talk about us like we aren't here. Yeah, we can hear you. Alexis, don't butt in. I'm trying to make a point. Do none of you understand what a boarded up mine interest is supposed to mean? It means it's closed, condemned, not fit for human use. Yeah, she is. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, come on. This place is way sturdy. Check it out. The story isn't changing in a lot of, we're still on the major branches, but the surrounding elements are very different. Yeah, like before I didn't have Tabitha with me and things went very differently. So, yeah, we'll see. Yeah, Gretchen dying was big, but Duke lived. So we'll see if that enters into anything in the future here. We didn't get to meet the dogs. Does that come later? I don't remember. The mayor and all that. That might come later. The teen with the beanie jumps up and slaps it. That dude thing, yeah, it comes later. Oh, was that the knocking we were hearing earlier? My God, Zane, cut it out. You're embarrassing us. I'm sorry for Zane's behavior. I don't think he realizes how extremely 8th grade it is to jump up and hit things. No offense, Rosalina. None taken. The other 8th graders are totally immature. Not like you, Rosalina. You're chill and smart too. Enough. The damage is already done. Now leave. I'm tired of people in this town dragging my cousin headlong into danger. Can't believe I actually agree with Tabitha about anything, but this is the worst place I've ever been in my entire life, and I would like to see the sun again before I die. Oh, come on, you guys. Maybe it's not a big deal. We used to do dangerous stuff all the time, and I still do dangerous stuff now. Yeah, and look where that got your fucking dog. I mean, I don't like this particular situation, what with the whole ditchling thing, but outside of that, who are we to tell them where they can hang out? Well, I mean, not that I want to necessarily be on her side, but my cousin who owns this private property that's boarded up, I think does have the right to tell them where they can hang out. I don't know. There. Okay. Yeah. So, wow. What is going on with this run that I'm agreeing with Tabitha? It is entirely within my rights to tell them to leave, much like it is entirely within my rights to tell you to leave. Was your lifetime ban for my mind's not a clear enough message for you? Hell yeah, Tabitha, tear the 20-something to shreds. You don't have a whole lot of legs to stand on here, Becca. Hey, I'm defending you, and I'm not sad. Where'd you get that idea? Running a clickbaity YouTube channel where you run around in the woods chasing nothing is extremely... Oh, that's a pot shot. So she's sad. So what? Give it a few years and you'll be sad too. The passage of time is inescapable. Look, we just wanted to give Rosalina a good time. Her home life sucks right now. Yeah, tell them about where you have to sleep, Rosalina. Oh, we've been living in the library for the past couple of weeks. Dad says we can't stay at our house. They've got a hot plate and a couple cots in the back rooms. It's actually a pretty sick setup. No, it isn't, Zane. Rosalina deserves better. I don't care about your home life. If you're going to do your underage drinking, go do it in the woods. Just get off my property. Tabitha. Look, Rosalina, I'm sure Oscar has a good reason for all that. He's a good guy and he cares about you. He thinks our house is haunted. Oh, wait, what? And I should care because it's such a bullshit excuse. Oh, we're running through a lot of dialogue without a lot of options at this point. I bet he couldn't afford it anymore and is lying to you to save face. What a coward. Becca, I don't think you can say that about other people's families. Isn't that like bullying or something? Shut up, Zane. Back up. He says it's haunted? I can't believe he didn't mention it to me. I could investigate. There's Stella for you. No ghost, Stella. It'd be cool if there was, but Becca's right. I just wish he could be honest with me and tell me what's really going on. It's like he doesn't think I can handle it. Like I'm still a little kid. Yeah, about that not being haunted thing. You're all children and none of you realize how good you have it. Back in the day, each and every one of you would be pulling 12-hour shifts in this exact mine. If it wasn't for child labor laws, the 5 of you might have some actual characters. Well, just give the GOP a chance, another couple of years and they'll have those completely repealed. Exactly. Rosalina's not that mature anyway. She still sleeps with stuffed animals. That doesn't mean she's not mature. I still have pork chop, I rest my case. Wait, what did you say about child labor? God. Remain silent. I want this to end. I want to get out of here. I'm curious if we can wrap this chapter up without going deeper into the mine, because it sounds like we're just going to leave. If Rosalina's house is haunted, we should break in and ghost bust it or something. Oh my God, Zane, you can't ghost bust if there is no ghost. And Rosalina lives there, so she can't break into her own house. There's no ghost that you know of. I bet we can figure out how to bust it if it's actually real. And if it isn't real, well, problem solved. Rosalina, you could always stay over at my house until Stella ghost busts your place. We have a finished basement with a pull-out couch. Why are we talking about this like it's a thing? It's not a thing. There is no ghost. I don't care. And I can't believe I'm I'm siding with Tabitha. What is going on? I don't care. I can't believe I wasted this much time trying to argue with children. I'm washing my hands of all this and calling the cops. Feel free to leave before they show up. You hear that, Miles? We're leaving. I suggest the rest of you kids leave this empty mine before someone gets black lung or gets crushed by rocks or meets any of the terrible fates people tend to meet in abandoned mines. Kanika is interrupted by a pair of thunderous knocks. That made me laugh the first time. It's every time I play this, it's going to make me laugh. Kanika is interrupted by thunderous knocks. It wasn't me, I swear. Then what was it? Come on, Stella. Didn't you have a whole list of perfectly natural explanations for scary mine noises? It's Tommy knockers for sure. I know this isn't why we came down here, but we gotta check it out. Stella. Remember Gretchen. Remember last night. We've gotta check it out. Do you even have your camera with you? Just saying. They're an old Cornish myth named for the knocking sounds you can sometimes hear in the mines right before a collapse. Even if taking that at face value, you hear it before a collapse. Some say the knocking's a warning, while others say it's the spirits themselves bringing down the mines. Again, face value. Whatever you want to interpret it. Stella. I mean, it's not at all all they do. They're also sometimes just mischievous. Stella! I know. But weird stuff's been happening around here the past few days. What is our chance to get an actual solid lead? The stakes couldn't be higher. You have no sense of self-preservation. Thank you, Kanika. I want you out of here, Stella. Oh, come on, Tabby. You can come along, too. If you guys are going after something spooky, count me in. Very nice, Bob. Nobody is going deeper into the mine. Nobody is staying in the mine. You're all leaving. Please listen to Tabitha before my heart gives out. It'll be fun, Neeks. God damn it, Stella. It will not. Oh, God. Yeah, they ran off. We're going to have to go deeper into the mine. Or will we? We could just dip out. Fuck it. Wait a second. Where'd 3 of you run off to? Are you kidding me? And one of them is Oscar's kid. So I'm already predicting the outcomes as far as that goes. Wow, Kanika, maybe if you weren't still scared of the dark or whatever, you would have noticed them sneak off. I noticed them sneak off and I've been zoning out the whole time we've been here. Shut up, Chip Boy. They must have squeezed through that child-sized tunnel. Dang, I've always wondered where that goes. I've never been able to get these hips through there. Stella, stop sneaking into my mines. Please, I am literally begging you. If only all the tunnels down here were wide enough for adults, we could already be done with this little mess. But no, there just have to be remnants from a bygone era. But didn't you just talk about how child labor was the good old days a minute ago? I was trying to get you to leave my mind. Becca's head pops out from the tunnel's entrance. We are not about letting you come in here and ruin our good time. The mine is safe. I've been here a million times. Yeah, Becca says we're safe. We're totally safe. Whatever, come on, you two. I know a cool spot this way. Okay, I think I know where that tunnel rejoins the rest of the mines. I'll go look for them, and I want each and every one of you to take note of the fact that I'm doing that. If those idiots got themselves lost and die, I'm not letting the family sue me into the ground. Are those really your priorities right now? I mean, maybe not top priority, but it's got to be a priority. Yeah, do you have a problem with that? I want the rest of you out of my mine. Except for you, Sir Harpsichord. God damn it. I'm not letting you out of my sight. Yeah, sure, I can never fit in that tunnel anyway. They have crossed a barrier that I cannot, so my time here is up. But only because Stella promised me a ghost hunt tomorrow. Whatever, I still have to do my dailies anyway, and service down here sucks. I will happily escort these 2 knuckleheads out. No, you are not about to weasel your way into this, Stella. Oh, come on, Tabby, I've been down here a ton. I can totally help out. Tabitha sighs. There's no getting rid of you, is there? Fine, I won't waste my time arguing. We could all just leave. What's the worst that could happen? Do you need me to start listing things off? No. I'd prefer to resolve this issue without word getting out if possible. Again, I don't want to deal with angry parents trying to sue me for their own negligence. Inspiring. Don't worry, Sir Harpsichord, it'll be fun. And safe. I'm sure that's exactly what you told him last night, and we all know how that ended. Ooh. There's no way around it. It isn't just those kids. Something is calling out to us from down below. Noted. Let's not linger any longer than we have to, shall we? I'll see you on the other side. Hopefully soon. For sure, we won't be long. Cool, can't wait to bust some ghosts tomorrow. Kanika, Miles, and Zane head towards the entrance of the mines, leaving you, Tabitha, and Stella to find the remaining teens. All right, no dawdling. We should be able to catch up with them if we go this way. You and Stella exchange a glance as Tabitha ventures forward. Venture deeper into the mine. I thought we could avoid this, but here we go. Stupid teenagers. As the 3 of you move deeper into the mine, you hear echoes of conversation bounce across the walls. Becca, why are we doing this again? I thought you and Tabitha was really cool. Why are you trying to get her all mad? We're doing this because Tabitha's really cool. She doesn't let anyone boss her around, so we can't just let her boss us around. Oh, you hear that, Tabby? Someone thinks you're cool. Can't believe she used to hang out with the nobody like oh, that's a smile. That's a real smile. Hey, I don't know. I think Stella's kind of cool. Her videos are really neat. Oh, come on. She doesn't even have a sponsor. What kind of YouTuber doesn't have a sponsor? She's going to have a sponsor from Meat Rice. Not yet, but I've been talking with Meat Rice and I make plenty of ads and donations. Press on. Fuck it. Let's go. Moving on. Another knock. Closer. Interrupts your thoughts. Followed by another. Followed by another. Is it just me, or is that knocking coming from the same direction as those kids? It's not just you. Okay, that knocking is starting to freak me out. Calm down, Rosalina. It's just mind sounds. You guys see that? No, it's just a shadow. It's just mind shadows. I saw it. Shut up. There's nothing down here. Stop trying to scare me. Keep moving. As you progress deeper into the mine, the knocking grows more frequent. It's still distant, but it's much louder than before. The tunnel ends abruptly in front of you. A century-old ladder is the only way forward. Into the darkness beyond, you can still hear the echoes of terrified teens, their panicked arguing bouncing down the pitch-black corridors. The pit radiates a white rage, a white-hot anger. It hates you, but at the heart of it, you can sense something else. The quiet hum of a darker presence. The heart calls to you, desperate to be witnessed. And here we are. The tunnel they crawl through passes through the chamber below. It shouldn't be hard to find them once we get down there. I've never been this far in. Congratulations, Stella. You got what you wanted. Tabitha crawls up the ladder and disappears over its edge. All right, let's do this. Stella hoists herself over the edge and begins to climb down. Follow them down into the pit. No, I don't think we found out. I think that like the seals that we've been seeing, I think may come to fruition in later chapters as the developers finishes the game. But we'll see. Maybe we can find more this time around. So we'll see what our options are. I'm pretty sure this is the way back. Come on. Pretty sure. I thought you'd been down here before. Okay, maybe I didn't get this far in, but whatever. It doesn't matter. I definitely remember the way out. Hurry, I don't want to be down here anymore. I think it was actually this way. Oh, shut up. No one wanted you to come with us anyway. Becca. Yep, they're close all right. Good thing they're so damn loud. Sounds like they're really lost. The voices around you, those of the teens and your companions, sound odd, distant. Step forward. There's something in the darkness before you that's much louder, though you don't hear it. Walk toward it. You don't hear it, but you can feel it in your chest, a desperate need to perceive and be perceived. Wrap yourself in the darkness. Hey, you all right, Sir Harpsichord? Bear witness. What do you think you're doing? Get away from there. Your cousin dives toward you, but not before the light from your phone illuminates the chamber. It's the seal. You said we wouldn't use this shipment. You know it's compromised. We couldn't afford to wait on the new wood, Charles. We had to get ahead of it. We had to go ahead with it. Those poor miners. It's still sturdy enough to get the job done. Yeah, clearly. Sir Harpsichord, are you all right? Thank God you're alive. It looked like you had a seizure or something, and then you and Tabby just conked out. I'm fine. Ugh. You can barely open your eyes. You're not fine. Neither of you move a muscle. I don't want you straining yourselves while you're still recovering from whatever that was. I'm going to go get you both some help. I'll be back soon, I promise. You fade back out of consciousness as your companion clambers out of the pit, intent on your rescue. You raise up on your elbows, head still swimming from the visions, your surroundings coming back into focus. Your head throbs as the knocking continues, now magnitudes more intense than ever. I'm going to save at this point, just being safe here. Like, if I die, then I want to revert. I'm fine with everybody around me dying. But I don't want the gameplay to I want to continue all this on. Through it, you once again hear the panicked voices of bickering teenagers echoing down the stone corridors. Becca, you're just getting us more lost. It's this way. If you're so sure, then why don't you just leave? I can't believe I let Alexis talk me into inviting you in the first place. Becca, I'm just trying to help. I said go. Okay, I will. Alexis, you don't have to go with her. You know that, right? Pick a side, Alexis. I'm sure Becca knows where she's going. She wouldn't just lie. Sorry, Rosalina. The increasingly desperate voices of the teens are drowned out by the thunderous knocking. You can practically feel the ground shake beneath you, can almost see the walls vibrate with the intensity of the hellish sound. God, that knocking is not helping my headache. What the hell just happened? Both of us were shown the dark truth of this place. The sins that were committed, the deaths that followed. There's got to be fumes or something down here. It's an old mine. These places are death traps. We probably just hallucinated. Are you literally gaslighting me? Let it go. The only thing that matters right now is the knocking. You need to get out of here. Rosalina appears in the passageway to your left. She's out of breath and it looks like she's been crying. I'm so sorry I snuck off like that. I just wanted Alexis to think I was cool. The entire cavern shakes with the sound of rockfall. I don't know what the hell is up with this knocking, but that is the sound of a mine collapse. Quick, up the ladder, both of you. Wait, Becca and Alexis are still down there. You can't just leave them here. I know which way they're going. They'll listen to you this time, I promise. You have a death wish, little girl? This isn't a movie. The best thing we can do to help those girls right now is not be buried alive ourselves. Last time I went after Becca and Alexis. Every ounce of my being says go after Becca and Alexis, but I am going for a different playthrough this time. So, here we go! Cut in your losses achievement. Nice. Rosalie, I'm sorry, there's nothing we can do about this. Mine is coming apart. Just, you're dead. Yeah. What if they don't make it? What if the only chance we have to help them? They're already crossed that bridge. You can cross it too if you want. I don't care. God damn, Tabitha. That was dark. Rosalina hesitates for a moment. Alexis, Becca, the way out is this way. If you just follow my voice, you'll be able to make it out. Okay, let's go. She grabs your hand and the two of you start climbing. This way, come on. Your cousin moves with the kind of swiftness you'd expect from someone who spent her entire life work in and around coal mines. Becca, Alexis, can you still hear me? Excuse me. The knocking drowns out Rosalina's desperate shouts as the three of you crawl closer and closer to the entrance. I'm so sorry I left you guys. It's deafening now, as if someone were trying to break through the walls with fists of iron. Let's go. You continue to push forward, your burning muscles giving way to pure adrenaline. Then comes the sound of splintering wood. You pick up the pace. The entrance is so close. So sorry. Push through. And there it is. Freedom. The three of you manage to squeeze through the entrance just as the walls of the mine come crashing down. Alexis, do you think the other two? Maybe they got out. It's possible, right? Maybe there's another entrance or something? Or maybe they're still alive in there? God, I'm so sorry. Rosalina, you okay? Your dad's on his way. You should be here any minute. I'm so sorry. I'm going back to camp. I'll be back with some men. And they can start digging. I'll call Earl. It takes a bit of time, but eventually Tabitha arrives with men and a machine to start digging through the rubble. Ooh. Let's see what happened. You, Stella, and Kanika are afforded a quiet moment to yourselves as the others get to work. Remain silent. I'm not really contributing anything to this. Hey guys, I don't think she's quite ready to talk to us yet. What happened down there? Remain silent. Fuck it. Rosalina told you that? Yeah, it's true, but you have to understand there's something in that house. We believe you, Oscar. I couldn't let it hurt her, and since I didn't know how to get rid of it, I set up a back room at the library for us. Just until I could figure out how to fix things. I know she hates it, but I thought it would just be better for her. Instead, it just drove her away. Staying with friends, not checking in, and now this. It's all because of that house. And because of me. Because I haven't been able to fix this. I just wish she could understand. I'll put the spirit to rest. We can perform a seance tomorrow night. Yeah, we'll do whatever it takes, Oscar. We're on the case. Okay, I'm in too. Thanks, you guys. That really means a lot. I should have kept this to myself. Shouldn't have kept this to myself, but I was so afraid of seeming ridiculous. Dad, you must be so mad at me. I'm just glad you have all your legs. No, of course I'm not mad at you. Do you think that maybe they got out? Maybe there's another exit somewhere. Rosalina. I should have pushed back harder. I knew the way out. I should have made them come with me. I just don't want them to be dead. I'm so sorry, Dad. You don't have to be sorry. You're alive and you're safe. We couldn't have gone back for them, right? We couldn't have made it out if we went back. I mean, not all of us all in one piece, no. Yep, we did what we had to. It just wasn't enough time. I know how hard this is, but sometimes people have to make difficult decisions. It's just not fair. Why me and not them? I think you mean why them and not me. I don't know. Anywho, I know how difficult this is, and you can be upset for as long as you need to be, Rosa. There you go. There you go. You know, your feelings are valid. Good dad there. Not saying, you know, don't be upset. You're like, no, be upset. It's upsetting. It's okay. Your feelings are valid. I like that. Oscar's a guy. A good guy. I think the best thing you can do for your friends right now until we get them out of there is to enjoy the life you have. Let's go play hopscotch. I know we haven't made that easy for you. I know you've been frustrated with the choices I've made, but I'm going to do what it takes to move us back into our house. We're going to have a good life again, Rosa. I'm sorry I didn't do this sooner. I'm sorry this is what it took. Dad. Swings and roundabouts. We're on the case. We'll be okay, I promise. I'm going to take her home. I guess we'll see the three of you tomorrow. And thank you, Sir Harpsichord. You have no idea how much I appreciate what you did for Rosalina. As Oscar and Rosalina leave, your cousin exhaustedly saunters over to you. Swoop. All right, Sir Harpsichord, my men are set up to start digging. Let's go home and get some rest. Now, hold on a minute, Miss Scarlet. Mind if we have a quick word with your cousin, miss? In private? Okay, fine. Just make it quick. And don't you dare try to pull anything on him. He did nothing wrong here. Tabitha has my back. Wow, this run is getting different. Oh, ladies, I'm afraid that means you too. Don't you need to talk to us? We witness this too. Oh, sure, but that can wait. We know where to find y'all. I'm Sheriff Hugby, and this is Deputy Derrickson, but you can call me Earl. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Welcome to Scarlet Hollow. Hope this little accident hasn't colored your perception of the place. Lovely place to live, if you ask me. Sometimes your dog dies, sometimes your friends are trapped in a mine. You shouldn't let that get you down on what was otherwise a perfectly enjoyable day. Yeah, no kidding. We can have a picnic. It'll be a grand time. Lovely indeed. Now, Sheriff Hugby, don't you think it's a mite odd that these teens found themselves in an old abandoned mine on the very property Sir Harpsichord's family happens to own? I mean, no. And don't you think it's even a mite odder that Sir Harpsichord happened to be in there with him at the time of said collapse? I'd be lying if I said it weren't peculiar, though I'm sure you're an upright citizen, Sir Harpsichord, and all this is surely an unfortunate coincidence. Still, a good cop should ask themselves these questions. You got to understand where we're coming from. 2 kids, 15 and 14, are buried alive down there, and maybe they're dead, and you were on the premises. Whether or not that was merely coincidence remains to be seen, but we got to do our due diligence here. Lawyer. That's the only word I say to them. Lawyer. He's probably still in shock. Can't say I blame him after an evening like this. Lawyer. Perhaps it'd be best to touch base in the morning, see where your head's at after you've gotten some rest. From here on out, Sir Harpsichord, you should do your best to stay out of trouble. Well, that depends on where episode 3 takes me. There's plenty to do around town that isn't spelunking or around unstable mines. Wouldn't want to see you on any of our other calls this week. Have a good one, Sir Harpsichord. Lawyer. Deputy Derrickson tips his hat to you. The 2 officers wander back toward the mine, Derrickson taking notes as they examine the scene. You make your way towards Stella and Kanika. I just can't believe it. I left them behind in there to get help. Is it my fault, Neeks? Yep. It's all your fault, just like Gretchen. No, you did your best. It's not your fault. Oh, hey, guess the cops are done with you. What are they going to... They're going to take you in for being present at an accident? Sorry if they gave you a hard time. Small town cops, you know. Always blame everything on drifters, even acts of God, I guess. Excellent. You didn't get arrested. Now, come on. Let's get back to the estate. I'd like to get some rest before I have to deal with the fallout of everything that happened tonight. I'll see you tomorrow, okay, Sir Harpsichord? Excuse me. Just stop trying to get my cousin killed, Stella. Come on, let's go. Tabitha starts walking to her car, pulling you by your arm. See you tomorrow! You can practically feel Tabitha roll her eyes as she drags you to the car. Can Sir Harpsichord come out and play? Well, that sounds like that sounds like an innuendo and a half. Tabitha doesn't say a word as the car cuts along the darkened road. You can try to keep an eye on the surrounding wilderness as she drives, wary of what may lurk behind the tree line. Yeah, right in silence. I'm good with that. Your eyes wander back to the tree line as you and Tabitha slink back into silence. You once again cross the threshold into the estate, the musty stench of the decaying mansion greeting you with its undertones of mildew and wood rot. Well, this day was a lot more stressful than it needed to be, and I'm sure it's the precursor to a horrifically stressful week. I'm going to bed. I suggest you do the same. Thanks for calling me about those kids, by the way. It was unexpected. And for waiting for me. I appreciated it. I'll see you in the morning. Tabitha turns and makes her way up the stairs, her posture defeated. Well, let's turn in. You collapse in Tabitha's dusty guest bed, your head empty of thoughts. After your time in the Shaw mine, you barely even notice the dust. Your phone buzzes on the table. Y'all, these are those things, right? Kanika sends a picture of a pair of ditchlings by the side of the road. I saw them again too. Another picture, this time of them staring from a tree. What the fuck? Those things are definitely not hairless monkeys or raccoons or whatever. I don't know what the hell they're ditchlings. I guess there's more to them being here than the mine collapse. No way I'm sleeping tonight. You think about looking out the guest room window, but at this point you're too exhausted to leave your bed. The adrenaline from this evening is finally wearing off, replaced by a creeping exhaustion that threatens to overwhelm you. Your limbs feel heavy, your eyelids slipping down over your eyes, even as you stare down at the ominous pictures on your phone. If it weren't for the pit of dread balling in your stomach, you would almost feel comfortable as you settle in between the covers, your tired bones sinking into the decrepit mattress. When you close your eyes, your thoughts drift to Alexis and Becca, terrified and alone, if not already dead. Your eyes shoot back open, your heart pounding as the door to your room swings open. Is Frau? It's nice to see another living being, even one as unfriendly as Tabitha's cat. The comfort of her presence sets your mind at ease, and you finally slip into a deep sleep. Frau joined me on the bed. Well, that's the end of episode 2. So, thank you so much for joining me for this round. We will continue on with the Return to Scarlet Hollow series as I continue my hardcore asshole mode run. So, I hope you enjoyed it. Remember, you can check me out on Twitch at rotted_gaming or on YouTube at rotted gaming. This was a lot of fun. Looking forward to doing this again. Possibly tomorrow morning. We'll see. Depend on how froggy I'm feeling when I wake up. So thank you again for joining, everybody. I hope you have a great, great day ahead. And yeah, take care. Talk to you soon.